Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show. Haven't seen my nigga recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge.
Welcome to the Smallest Podcast. You know who it is. That's the Week Cash Cow, and I'm here with my beautiful queen, Miss Marie.
Hey, you are. Hey, you are.
What's up? What's up?
New week, new day. Beautiful weeks and days we had thus far. You know, so just enjoying this good weather. How are you feeling today, sir?
I'm doing good. Good. Can you pull your mic up, son? Oh, you was trying to.
That's where it was. I just left.
Okay. There you go. So no, my week has been good. You know, had my kids yesterday, got them tomorrow. What else has been going on during the week? Nothing. You know, just like you say, just grinding, staying positive and productive.
That is the key to success, Lord. That's the key to fruitfulness. I think.
Staying positive and productive.
Indeed. Got to at all times. Use your time wisely while you got it.
Absolutely. So,
Indeed.
Our topics for this week, we got a few different topics. So we're gonna talk about women value dropping with multiple kids. We're gonna talk about social media causing people to neglect their dating pool. We're gonna speak on why do poor people spend money on lavish things. Also got some gossip with Jada Pinkett, Gucci Mane, and then we're going to go with Toxic 2020. Well, you know what? We got another thing with Nick Cannon, and then we're going to end it off with Toxic 2026. You know, that's going to be our main topic.
I think we should throw Nick under that.
And we're going to talk. Well, he got his own category. But Toxic 2026, we got some, I got a conversation about that. So we get it popping. So, Instagram, you know, it's something that's always in the algorithm. And I guess it's something that they talked about on a podcast that I believe it was 8 at the Table, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to that podcast. And they were talking about okay, turn up. No, they were talking about women's value dropping with multiple kids. Now, this is something that, you know, people have, I think it really started hitting people in the face with Kevin Samuels. I think Kevin Samuels was like, you know, because during that whole COVID thing and women calling in and him telling them really like, yo, you are calling in talking about I'm a 10, and then they be like, I got 4 kids.
Oh, no.
Right.
You are worth a penny.
So he definitely helped with pushing that narrative of, you know, high value and high value women and things of that nature.
Term. He really did.
So, and I can't believe he passed away like that, man.
Away like that. Him of all people.
He was here, and man, that was crazy.
Go out the way. I guess it was epic though. Shout out to
Godfather Kevin Samuels, man. So they were talking about it, and you know, men, of course, that's their opinion. And then another young lady came out, and I think it's called the Giving Podcast, if I'm not mistaken. But she came out and she said the same thing. So I believe Cam Newton has said it at one point in time. That's what I think Cam Newton has said it. And then people got on him for saying it. So then she turned around and was just like, you know, I agree with Cam Newton. Like, you know, a woman's value does go down based off of, you know, how many kids she got. You know what I'm saying?
What's on the table.
So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like
I totally agree with her, because at the end of the day, that's not a responsibility for somebody to take that don't even know what the background relationship is with you and that other person, that person and them kids. It's a lot to take on, because that's kind of why my hindrance is with guys at this point. Now that my kids are older, now I have this bias, like if you have small kids, it's not my thing. I'm not really interested. Like, totally. So it's just like, stuff like that. I don't know.
Say, if you got a baby boy?
I can't do it. I'm not at the kids stage no more.
You ain't taking care of no babies?
No, I'm not even interested. And I don't want to play the game with the baby mama and act no, I don't. I'll wait. Spin the block again when he turns 18, perhaps when he's off to college or something. I've traveled that road already, and like I said, now that I've reached my finish line, my new race. It's just a little different, and I just don't. Yeah, that's a lot. Kids and those types of relationships are a lot. But yeah, I totally agree. If a woman has, it's harder for it to happen, but it's not to say that it doesn't happen. I'll say that because again, it's always something where people do connect and people are able to love their other kids and be able to embrace them and bring in a new family and blend well. So it can't happen, but I definitely agree that it does bring down the stock value. It does.
Well, yeah, as a man, I mean, when you're out here dating, you definitely, that's part of your bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could count, like, you ain't even got to tell me how many bodies. If you got 5 kids, and I already know you got at least 5 bodies, you know what I'm saying? So we can multiply that times 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of like, for us as men, like I say, it definitely brings down your value. Now, she did say there are exceptions. Yeah. Which, of course, they're like, really beautiful, beautiful women. They may be able to do it.
They gotta be beautiful.
A couple
sometimes
times.
It just kind of work. I don't know. Sometimes it just kind of work.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it kind of works. It's something. It's something. So there are exceptions, but yeah, yeah. I mean. And then I guess you could say the exceptions are like, if the chick has 3 kids and the guy has 3 kids, well, I guess that balances it out, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if we go by that math, I guess we can because again, if you my sin cup and your sin cup, we look to be about the same. Hey, we match. We're good. So I don't know. We got the same little demons, I guess, to kind of go over. The hurdle with, we're missing the same piece of the puzzle. So working together versus apart makes sense at that point. It's not a joint venture. But if somebody has to come in there with no kids, absolutely no kids, and now I have to entertain the option or opportunity of having a child, again, that's just a lot. It's a lot. That could be the sweetest child or it could be the most horrible child you ever will entertain in your lifetime. And it's like it's a toss-up. You don't really know.
Well... But, because I guess our community is probably the community that, probably next to the Mexican community. But see, they actually have their children like they'll be married and stuff. Right. They'll be married and have their kids. Right.
Like you done grew up understanding that by this age you need to be married and you probably know who you're marrying before you're 18, for real.
Right. Their culture is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? But our culture is like, I would say we got, a lot of things that they put in our community really just messed up how, a lot of things broke down our structure, broke down our discipline and stuff. So, it could go to a lot of things, but of course it always boils down to the individual and, choosing to, have sex unprotected, male and female, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these men ain't taking care of their kids, and then a lot of these women ain't taking care of their kids either. You know what I'm saying? So you got a household of 2 people that don't care about the kid.
You got these jagaloons out on the street acting a goddamn fool.
And then, wait a minute, you ain't taking care of the kids, so when she grow up, then what? Now she's promiscuous, now she's looking for love, now she's looking for...
all the wrong places.
Right, all type of things. So, and then if you're not teaching them... But one thing I can say, it looks like now, when I look at some of the things that I see on like Instagram and stuff, they talk about how like this new generation, they aren't having sex as much. Like they're being virgins longer and
they're
shit.
More selfish because we've given them so much. And they see that like it would take away from them getting at that point. Like I am dead ass. I truly believe that.
So you think they just spoiled as hell?
They just spoiled as shit. And it's like again, if they really I don't know. I feel like our generation was to fuck around and find out. Like they hid so much from us, so we had to kind of dream of what their life looked like at their age, at 25 or whatever. This is what they did. I just see them doing this when they come over my uncle's house. This is what I see. So I gather those pieces of information and I try to build this person. So I don't know.
Well, they say our generation is the best generation. They say we're lucky because we were born before all the bullshit.
Yeah.
And
but we know what's going on.
Right, we've been here through it. You know what I'm saying? Through the internet and all that stuff. Yeah. But we was here before. We know about rotary phones and shit like that, and not having. So, but that's weird because, like you say, I guess we spoiled our kids because we didn't have. And now, and I ain't gonna lie, it don't.
Horrible.
You know, grandparents, grandparents definitely be spoiling the shit out these kids. You know, you got to keep them under control. You know what I'm saying? Because they have your kids out here. Right. So, you know, it's a lot of things. But I can say it's probably going to go down. It's probably not going to be as many because, once again, when we're talking about these young ladies right now, we're talking about people of our age, came up in our age range, who have all these kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And who, now don't get me wrong, it is some, you know, younger ones, but it's a lot of, you know, women our age who have a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? More than 2. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say a lot, like I say, a lot of that just comes to, you know, what we had to go through coming up. Because once again, even with our kids, like one of the reasons our kids are so spoiled is because they never had to hustle. You know what I'm saying? And the reason the reason they never had to hustle,
everything without even having to ask.
But that's because we got hustle in us. You know what I'm saying?
But it was our parents wasn't so easy to give us shit all the time. My mother was strict. I knew that the only time I was getting any extras for real was my birthday and Christmas.
Any extras?
That is it. Like, outside of that, it is a small chance in hell that I may get something of a $50 value. But any items that I wanted that were of value and I wanted multiple things, I knew my birthday and Christmas were those days. It was not like now, we don't even wait for Christmas. They would have, you could save up all of the shit you wanted all fucking year for my birthday, which is in July. So now I got how many months in a year? Lord Jesus, that's what I'm saying.
12.
Yeah, so I got about 5 more months to decide on what the hell else I want to get to my list. Like, I don't know. Like, it was always, I don't know. We give them everything immediately, and as soon as they say, we give it to them. So it's just like we're not helping in any way, shape, or form. They don't have to work for it. They don't have to get good grades for it. They don't have to treat the brothers and sisters right for it. They ain't got to do shit, but just look and say, ooh. They didn't even say, I like that. They said, ooh. And that was enough to prompt you to go out and be like, I got to get this for my baby. Because I remember as a child, my mother said no to everything.
You said,
and it is with me forever. I would never have my child.
That's a traumatic experience.
But a lot of people deal with that. And that's what they're trying to self-fulfill. They're giving these kids everything they didn't have. But it's like, but you're also missing the lesson that you learn along with it. So it's like, I appreciate the fact that my mother didn't give me everything, because once I did get a fucking job, and I got that bitch immediately, because I knew if I had to ask her for it, it wasn't going to happen. So immediately at 14, as soon as they got them little jobs through the school for summer jobs, I wanted to work. I've been working since I was 14 years old. I was working at McDonald's when I was 15. Like, I always had some kind of cash that I was building on my own because I knew I didn't want to ask them. And the first time I had to buy my own Jordans was the last time I bought a pair of fucking Jordans. Because I said, it's not that important to me. I've lived through all of the fucking years of not being able to have Jordans like everybody else because all I was getting was Grand Hills. My mother was not going over $120 because the Grand Hills was $100. So I knew every December or refund time, I was going to have me some new Grand Hills. Like, I just already had the math done, but it's like now I get to do it for myself, spend my own money, and that shit is going away immediately off of one item. No, it's not happening. You get smart real fucking quick, so you miss out on the lesson when you're not giving them at least some of what you had. Don't totally throw those old ways out the window. It was necessary to some effect. Like, you ain't got to give these kids all that you give them. It is so in it. They don't know nothing about Balenciaga, but you got this motherfucker walking around. This is what he chose. He's too.
Well, look, it's definitely.
He wanted to light him up. He did. He really did. He went to Walmart. You didn't want to go to Walmart because it's too cheap, but he saw them light him ups out the side of his eye, and he wanted to light him up. But you said he chose the Balenciagas. Okay, whatever you say. I'm just saying.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, there are definitely young ladies out there doing that with these kids, I would say, and young men out here doing it with these kids. But I know. First off, everything that you explained about your life though was still hustle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you still didn't have to.
I couldn't have.
Well, it's because you wanted more.
I wanted more.
Your mother was you definitely had everything you needed.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Right,
yeah.
But you wanted joy.
Extra stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Right, you wanted the extra shit. So you went out there and hustled. Mm-hmm. It was a job, but you still hustled. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. With these kids, we have to start instilling some type of hustle because they don't have it. Like, for me, the hustle, for a lot of young men, our hustle was different. Our hustle was in the streets.
Yeah.
But we also got jobs. I had jobs, you know what I'm saying? I was working since I was about 14, 15.
Dip my toe in there just to see what it's like.
But you niggas was in the streets, too. So, but yeah, it's just about still a hustle. As well as you got to teach, because, like, even with my son, you know, I teach him about earning. Like, you got to earn things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you, like, you can't just keep asking me for shit and I'm going to give it to you.
Day.
You got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And if you earn it, then I'll give you whatever you want. So you do some things or you come to me and tell.
Say yes at that point.
Right. So he's gotten to a point where he will say, all right, Dad, well, if I get an A on my test, you know, next week, you know, can I get this? And I'll be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's still him doing some type of earning.
I would prefer him to just do it.
Right. That's what I prefer too.
I know that's money in the bank. If I can earn, you know, put this in my earn bank right here. I know that when I do ask, it's going to be nothing. Right. It's going to be like, I've done everything I'm supposed to do. All they can do is say yes now.
Look.
But I do my homework. I do get good grades. I make sure my stuff's done at the house. What else do you want from me? Then you can give me Tyrese tears. What else do you want from me? You can do
not
that.
Tyrese tears.
You can do Tyrese tears then. But until then, do something.
Yeah.
Something.
So that's his way of, you know, trying to earn stuff. But I'm about to teach him how to, you know, clean up the bathroom and shit like that.
Man,
like, you about to start cleaning up, sweeping, vacuuming. Like, I'm gonna show you how to earn. Yes. Like, you know what I mean, around this house.
And kids don't even iron. These kids don't even iron. It don't even matter. They don't iron.
I don't really iron.
You iron, but you should still be able to iron like for a nice suit or a shirt that you got to wear. A nice,
I take shit to the
cleaners. Okay, so I guess it's an option, but it's like I don't know. I feel like you got to, but I noticed that iron does not come out.
I wear a lot of jogging suits. I don't really wear a lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of jogging suits and t-shirts. So I don't have to really iron too much. For my son, I might have to hit his shit with the iron, but a lot of times I keep his shit washed. So it's be either between the washer or the dryer. Okay. So if it's in the dryer, I just throw the dryer on. Yeah. Take it out the dryer in the morning, like,
here we go.
No wrinkles here.
Right.
So all right, man, listen. Because I was even thinking about spray starch. When was the last time you used some spray starch?
Man. Do they even sell starch? I would think that's something that's classified as dry cleaners at this point. Starch. Like, you just made me smell it. I just smelled it, like, seriously. Wow. We was spraying shit out of some shit.
G used to be pressed, boy. G.
It used to be serious.
Right in the middle of them bitches.
If you didn't have your crease, oh yeah, you're gonna get clowned. Don't ever come in without your crease. When do we get away from the crease? But now creases are so wet.
Don't even catch a nigga with no crease.
Don't ever put a crease in your crease.
Rather see a nigga with wrinkled is in. That's
why niggas dudes wear trousers. I don't even think like they got creases on the boys no more. Don't nobody do creases no more. You probably can show your age if you had creases.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nigga, you a baby boomer, huh? Right. You baby boomer.
On the jeans with the lip at the bottom. Hell.
Oh my God, with the flip, Lord Jesus. Yes, the turned up cuffs. Jesus.
All right, so peace. So you funny. So on social media this past week, they were talking about how people out here are single because they're neglecting their dating pool, right? So the young lady was saying that, you know, your dating pool is the people that you're around on a consistent basis. And
meaning when I come outside, the people that I interact with. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, I get it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, I don't think that's not really true. You know what I'm saying? Like, your dating pool is, I can't say it's who you're around, because if I was around like a bunch of women all day or something, then maybe I could look at it like that, like, oh yeah, I be around bitches all the time, like I got a mean dating pool. Mm-hmm. But like, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't, if I only have, you know what I'm saying, you, my friend, and maybe I got another female friend, and that's my dating pool, I got a date between you two? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So,
or are they just talking about any random woman that you're able to kind of walk past?
I'm thinking it's more so
Maybe.
The places that I would have thought she maybe would have worded it where it's your dating pool is the places where you go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because then it would match with the thing that you're interested in.
Right.
That's what makes sense.
Not right. That would make more sense than, your dating pool is the people that you're around every day. Like, wait a minute. No, it's not. Like now you could say that for people who have jobs. You know what I'm saying? Their dating pool may be the people that they around every day because they're at work around a bunch of people all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a dating pool because you're there all day around these people.
Especially at the call center.
Right.
And at Amazon.
Man,
That's
listen.
a big dating pool right there.
Not Amazon.
Dating pool diseases.
Not dating pool diseases. I ain't hip to Amazon dating pool. I never worked there, but
that's funny.
But yeah, so yeah, that's how I would think. So it's like, all right, if I go to this bar around the corner from my house and it be chicks up in there, you know what I'm saying? That's my dating pool right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my dating pool tonight. Your dating pool change wherever you go because, going to the Museum of Art little thing on Fridays I think it's, what is it, every last Friday of the month or whatever, the art museum, they have like a little, I guess it's like I was about to say like a dance, but it's like not
that little silent thing.
No, it's like a function. It's like a party, like a function.
But it's a silent party?
No, it ain't silent.
I feel like something that's silent about it. Like they got the headphones.
No, that's not it. No, it's like
no sound.
No, Tasha, it's a real party in the art museum. It be people there. They be drinking and shit, kicking it. I think they got a DJ and shit. We got to go someday. Yeah, we gotta go check it out. But boom, that's a dating pool. Like I'll go there and probably trying to knock off some chicks. You know what I'm saying? So that's. I think that's more of a dating pool than just the people.
But it forces you to be active and be intentional about what you're doing when you go outside. You're going to the pool at that point.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to find my pool because this is where apparently I got to go because this is where I like to go to meet people, and these apparently are the people that should be like me because they're here. So
your dating pool could be like if you shop at Sam's Club.
Exactly.
Right. You shop at Sam's Club.
Do you come here often?
Your dating pool is Sam's Club.
Is this your favorite store?
You like wholesale or retail? Are you really in the wholesale or are you really in the retail? I take you out on a date. Sometimes I can take you out
to get some hot dogs and pizza over at the calf. Huh? I heard he had the best pizza hot dog. I still haven't found out. I gotta go check out these Pizza Hut.
One of them is
one of them like Sam's Club, Costco. I don't know which one it is, but they always talking about how good the pizza and the hot dogs is. I gotta try it. I got to get there.
When I first came home from, listen, that's one of the first jobs I had was at Costco, and I actually got it through a friend of mine named Arrogant. Shout out to Arrogant.
That's his name for real?
Well, no, his real name is Carlin. His hosting name is Arrogant. But yeah, he got me a job there, and I want to say, I believe I worked back there for a minute too. I was making pizzas and shit. They had Pizza Hut pizzas. So I don't know. Maybe they switched up.
I was like, damn, let me go.
But they definitely had hot dogs though. But I think I worked. You know what? I think Costco had their own separate side, and Pizza Hut and shit had their own thing. So
it was a Pizza Hut inside of it?
Yeah, it's like a Pizza Hut inside of it, and then it was like, just a little Pizza Hut for only for mini pizzas. We didn't make big pizzas.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we just
I gotta figure out which one it is. I just know I want to try it. I just want to try the pizza and the hot dog.
Yeah, do they even make the mini pizzas anymore?
What I know, this place is supposed to just have a slice. It's supposed to be just a nice slice of pizza. And, your hot dog or whatever. But, yeah, I just need to find out which location that is because I need to try it.
I just need to find out which location it is.
Try it. Hopefully it's less than $10, so I don't got to be crying about it.
So yeah, I brought that up because where do you think your dating pools are at?
They definitely are nowhere because I go outside to my car. I go to the grocery store and I look down and I look homeless. Let's see, what else do I do? Like, it would have to be super intentional. The only way it would be if one of my friends said, come on out. And I'm like, all right, god damn it. Haven't been out in a year. Fuck it, let's go. And I get all jazzed up and go. That would be the only time I'm in the pool. Because outside of that, you're not going to catch me. You literally have to kidnap me in some kind of capacity because I don't go outside. I truly don't. I don't go outside. It's scary out there. I see that.
The only time you catch me outside is it's really like if I'm with somebody having something.
That's
you know
it.
What I mean?
I'm not outside no more. I
Really
used to want to be
like
outside
random
all the time. Lord, I remember my 20s, Lord. You couldn't keep me in the house.
Oh, shit. Yo, 20s? Are you serious?
Shit. Nigga, I ain't coming to the house till almost 6, 7 o'clock. We had to have breakfast before we get in the house.
Breakfast, you heard me? We had breakfast, Denny's and shit.
What was it? We used to go to the egg spot, whatever that little spot was on the west side. We used to go to Denny's over there off T-Man. We used to go to
it was a spot in Shaker Square.
Gyro spot on Euclid, right on the Cleveland State. They used to be the best.
Oh man, Peter Pan's, EC.
Shit. Peter Pan's was the fucking best.
Donuts and Polish boys. Polish boys and wings, bro.
That was the holy moly donut shop. All you had to do was ask for the wings without the sauce. Get the sauce on the side, and just tell them that you want the donuts without the flags.
Shut up.
Without the flags.
Not without the flags.
I'm
on sauce on everything.
It was the only way you're gonna get it fresh is if you say, "Give me the wings without sauce."
Oh, okay.
Put the sauce on the side.
Oh,
yeah,
never.
Because that's when they hot, fresh out the damn the grease. Fresh out the grease every time. I want the wings that been sitting over there.
That's like telling them, let me get some fries with no salt.
Yeah. They be hating your ass, but guess what? I'm going to have some fresh ass
be like,
wings.
Pull up, man. Pull up.
Man,
you gotta drop some fries.
No problem. Take your time. I want my shit to be crisp and delicious.
Crisp?
Thank you.
Silly.
That's all I'm trying to do in life is have crisp and deliciousness.
Crisp and deliciousness.
That's it.
You funny. So,
God dang it, Mama.
Mama says,
Let me get her I'm going to give her a message. I know I can do a message some kind of way.
Don't hear a message, yo. You can call, you can answer it, shit.
Okay.
Might be an emergency or something, you know?
Yeah, so you can call whenever you have an appointment. Okay, yeah, she ain't want nothing.
Okay.
Good.
All right, so Nick Cannon is out here wild and doing a few different things. Now, first thing that he's done, or the first thing he was in the news for recently. Yeah. Have you been keeping up with Nick?
Nick is an absolute goddamn fool. We've been trying to hold your ass down, kid after kid, and here you come with some more foolish that you're just fucking up at this point. We help lift your ass up. Don't get twisted thinking that these white folks done lift your ass so high that you can't be over here like Diddy. Please don't ever believe. Because we helped your ass get there. Okay? I don't give a goddamn. I think he done got too whitewashed. And now he just over here talking about all this blasphemy, and I just can't get with it. I just can't. Shut the fuck up, Nick.
Well,
take care of your children.
I'm tired. Well, yeah, I'm to the point where we're really with Nick, and I fuck with Nick. You know, Nick is just always. You just don't know. You just never know what angle he's coming from. So, two things. So the first thing that he did, or the first thing that people had an issue about, was he was in a truck with Amber Rose, and they were talking about, you know, the history of the Democrats and the Republicans being the, you know, the Democrats being the party of the KKK and all sort of stuff. So people were in an uproar of that. And the reason being is because it's not just because of what you say, it's because you don't give the whole story. Like you only just said that part instead of actually going into detail and giving the history.
Right.
So
that was the part that benefited you.
Right. So to us, it makes it exactly. It makes it seem like, yo, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
He wants us to be stupid though. He wants us to play fucking delusional with him.
Like we know you're not stupid, bro.
Come on now.
Sitting up in that damn room with that turban on, with all them goddamn books behind you. Okay. You know better than that. So him saying that was just kind of, a lot of people had something to say about it. And there was even a young group of young men, African American men, black guys. I don't know why I said it like that, but they had did a podcast and pretty much broke down the history of the Democrats and all that and stuff. So that was pretty deep. I was expecting him to actually say something to those guys or maybe reach out to them just because.
He can't be wrong. Just
well, he know he wrong though.
No, but
there's no way he
like
doesn't know he wrong.
The secondary rant about Christianity, he just sticks to one piece that benefits him, and that's his argument. He's not going to argue anything else because this is the part that's true for him. That is it. Forget everything else that supports anything around it. This part is true. That's all that Nicholas is holding on to.
Say this.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the only thing that matters. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, great. But this part, that's true. That's true.
Well, with the religious part, and I watched that because he was on there with Mary, and I believe they're a gospel
Her husband,
group.
yeah, Mary. What's her name? God dang it.
I thought it was Mary.
No, that's the group.
Okay.
I was just trying to give her a name. Erica Campbell and Warren, Warren Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah. So they.
It's a guy. It was two girls though, right?
But that's Nick's co-host. The heavyset girl is the co-host, and then it was the girl Erica Campbell, and then her husband Warren Campbell.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
the two. Oh, okay. So I didn't even peep the husband because like I said, it's probably just a little.
He was the one who he broke it down so cold that Nick couldn't even have a response. Well, I don't even know if he did because of course I didn't see the full clip, but what I saw, he broke that shit down, and Nick really couldn't say nothing after that. But I'm sure he just stuck to that part.
Well, the only part that I seen was, her saying, well, I seen the part what Nick said, and in my opinion, it has its truth. But once again, he didn't get to the point. You know what I'm saying? So he just said something and then let it go. But maybe that's how he keeps content rolling. I don't know. Acting ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But with what he said, like I said, he didn't go into detail about, where he got that information from and why he feels that way. And then the young lady came back and said, something about, oh, are you going to say that when you're in front of your maker? And even in that, to me, is like a Christian sarcastic or like a Christian jab. It's kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like the way she said it was kind of like, oh, well, that's how you believe. So when you're in front of your maker, what you gonna do? And he like, oh, I'm gonna bow down and I'm gonna say my mercy and this, that, and this. And I'm like, well, damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna say you don't believe in this over here? But then when she brings you into her belief, you like, oh, I'm gonna do all this bullshit.
I believe in 100%. When you're telling me I gotta get to them gates,
right?
You want me to get past them gates? I gotta say this, so I can do this whatever.
Man, I would have been like, I would have told her literally like, yo, we don't subscribe to the same thing, so I don't believe in it, and I'm gonna have to bow down to anybody and say anything about what I've done and how I've lived my life on this earth. But if that's how you feel and that's what you believe, I don't have no problem with that. But I'm not gonna sit up there and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say my mercy and bow and drop to my knees and this, that, and this. No, because I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to that, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do because I'm sitting in front of some Christians.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and then, like I say, when she said what she said, to me, that was just kind of like a jab, kind of like oh, well, I'm better than you, so what you gonna do because my belief is stronger than yours? Like, the fuck out of here. I would have been like, nah, but I was like, nah, sweetie, I don't know that's what you gonna do, or that's what you believe in. I don't believe when my life comes to an end that's what's gonna happen. That's just me, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. So now we're on the same level. So at that point in time, that conversation probably would have went somewhere else because they would have known, like, all right, well, he don't believe in what we believe in. So
just go ahead and let that die.
Right. So let's go ahead and let's get to the space game.
Let's go ahead and let's get our set. How many we got? All right, let's start.
How many books you got?
Man.
We about to set your ass. But yeah. So that was the whole thing with me, was just like hearing him say that and then seeing her say that was just kind of like, oh man, y'all he tripping. Like
I gotta watch the episode. I want to see what happened after Warren said what he said.
And I was watching we playing spades game. I be watching it, but they don't never show nobody really playing spades though. They just be talking, which is cool. But I be wanting to see.
Sometimes they'll play.
They be playing, but I don't be seeing no hands. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I be wanting to see hands and shit.
we start the game off with
right. So I could be like, ooh, he should get 2.
And have the cards right on the screen like they do on the little shows.
Right.
So we can see who got what.
Right, like
that'd be dope.
He ain't got nothing.
That'd be dope.
See if they should win.
You gotta wrap it up.
Right.
Now we gotta come with the space table talk, and we'll have our shit up on the screens. Hold up. Add it to the conversation.
Niggas could actually be a part of the game.
My God. But yeah, Nicholas just be talking out his ass at this point. I feel like, he definitely be trying to find ways to get the clicks up because I can't believe that. I don't know. I think he's been doing a lot of stuff as of late just to get some attention.
Yeah, and it works. Because they know what they be doing.
Right. He knows how to toe the line. He been working with them folks for long enough to know how to toe the line. After he done apologized to the Jewish community, I'm certain that they gave him a nice guideline list, and he's just making sure he stays on that boundary list with a fine-tooth comb, so he's going to make sure he can stay on these airwaves.
All right, so what you got to say about, since we on, celebrities, what you got to say about Jada? You was talking crazy about Jada. You say Jada been out here wilding on Will.
This bald-headed scallywag ain't got no hair in back. Gelled up, weaved up. I'm just saying, Jada been acting a freak. Jada Pinkett Smith. I need you to put some respect on that Smith, Jada. Because I just don't like how she's been moving. I feel like she has been doing a lot of attention-getting things. I feel like this man, they entered a union that they both agreed and understood. We all know who Will is. And we let him live his life because we love who he is in front of the camera. And we let him have his privacy because that's what he wants. And we know this. But now she just feels this need to purge her soul. She has to come clean. And so she takes her bald ass to this little woman's convention. I don't know what it was, maybe. But she discusses the fact that at the Red Table Talk, that episode with her and Will, he was supposed to come out and kind of finally tell his truth. So the day of the show comes and he's not comfortable. He's not really wanting to do the show anymore. So here comes, Baldy Locks in her super saver whole cape. She said that she's going to take the fall and be the adulteress so that she can protect her husband. Because in all reality, August Alsina was his boy toy. And she was just the cover girl. I'm sure she probably was entangled in betwixt the two because that's probably just how Will likes it. But at the end of the day, I just feel like this is a position that you've held for many years. And you have benefited off this Smith name. And this Smith name has garnered you a life that I don't believe you would have got with the Pinkett name. I just don't. The credits are not crediting. They don't total up to as much as the Smith box office numbers. And I love black women, but this one, I feel like she pushed the envelope. He must have did something to piss her off that day. Because she felt the need to release it. It was just so unfortunate. Loyalty is everything to me. So I just feel like if y'all are not divorced, then stay on the loyalty train and do your job. Because you signed up for it, and this is what you know about this man. You can wash your sins away. Whenever y'all sign off on this paperwork to say that y'all are no longer married, do it then. But right now, I just feel I have lost all respect for Miss Pinkett because I just don't believe that that's the way that she should handle herself. And then you also said that she came up about the slap from Chris Watt, and how she didn't want that to happen. She didn't know, and that her and Will hadn't seen each other in months at that point, and they were just seeing each other for the first time, and now he gets up to act on her behalf, and she apologizes on his behalf at the show because she didn't know. It's just too much. I think Will Smith is a great man outside of what he does in his personal life. I just think he is, but I just feel like he has given you this platform, and he keeps you so safe in his top tier position, and he still speaks so highly of you at every time that he speaks of you. So it's just why not give that man the same respect? I really want to know what's behind these damn doors, because what pissed you off to make you do this right now? Why, Jada? Why? No more of that. No more of that. I don't have that for you. That's all Jada did at the Red Table. Yeah. That was the sound from the red table. I can't give her that. I can't give her that noise. Nope. So what are your thoughts on this Pinkett Smith debacle?
I didn't hear about you just told me about the August Alsina thing, so that's unfortunate. You know,
if you were in a relationship, if we had an understanding, and we've been together over 20 years, this is our understanding. You live in your own home, I live in my own home. What did this man do